Hey guys, how's it going with you all? Today we have a very interesting question here to work on our logical reasoning, right? And a lot of people can't solve this problem. Look, we have here a 5-liter bucket and a 3-liter bucket. The question asks the following: how do you measure 4 liters of water using a 5-liter bucket and a 3-liter bucket? If you want to try solving it on your own, pause the video and try to solve it by yourself, because I'm going to show you the solution in 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the solution. Well, before anything else, I want to remind you that we have a faucet and we can fill either of the 2 buckets, so you can fill whichever of the 2 buckets you want. The following question asks us to measure 4 liters of water using these 2 buckets. Alright, well, my solution is as follows. The first step, I'm going to take this 5-liter bucket and fill it with water. I'm going to fill this bucket completely with water. The second step is to take this bucket that's full with 5 liters of water and pour 3 liters of water into the other 3-liter bucket. So I'm going to take this 5-liter bucket and fill the other 3-liter bucket with this water. If this bucket had 5 liters and we put 3 liters in the other bucket, then we have 2 liters of water left here. In this 5-liter bucket, okay, it had 5 liters, 5 minus 3, so 2 liters are left. Okay, so we have 2 liters in one bucket, in this bigger bucket, and 3 liters in the other smaller bucket. I'm going to take this second bucket, this 3-liter bucket, and I'm going to pour out this water. So this bucket will be empty. I took the water that was in this bucket, poured it out, and now this bucket is empty. The next step is to take this bigger bucket, which has 2 liters of water, and pour these 2 liters into the 3-liter bucket. So, by pouring these 2 liters into the 3-liter bucket, the bigger bucket is now empty, and the smaller bucket, which holds 3 liters of water, now has 2 liters in it, since the smaller bucket can hold 3 liters of water and there are only 2 liters inside. It's missing 1 liter to be full, so the next step is to fill the 5-liter bucket again. I'll take this bucket, I'll fill it completely with water, and it will have 5 liters of water. The next step is to take this bigger bucket, which has 5 liters. Let's pour 1 liter into the other bucket. Let's fill the smaller bucket completely because it needs 1 more liter to be full. So, let's take this bucket and pour 1 liter into the smaller bucket, transferring 1 liter from the bigger bucket to the smaller bucket. The smaller bucket will be completely full with 3 liters, and the bigger bucket, since it had 5 liters, and we took 1 liter out and poured it into the other bucket. This bigger bucket will have exactly 4 liters, which is actually what the question asked for. How do you measure 4 liters of water using these 2 buckets? So, there's the solution to the problem. The bigger bucket ended up with 4 liters of water, which is the answer to the question. Well, now pay attention. There's another solution to this problem. I'd like you to think about it a little and leave your answers in the comments. If you managed to solve it using another solution, go ahead and leave a comment about how you did it, or let me know as well. If you managed to solve it the way I did, great. Well, share this video with your friends to see if they can find the solution. If you haven't subscribed to Professor Robson Lyers' channel yet, I invite you to subscribe. Oh, and don't forget to like the video to help Professor Robson Lyers' channel grow. Thanks. A big hug from Professor Robson Lyers. I hope to see you in the next class.